Well, there's Bootsy. I'm looking through a screen window. Anyway. He's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good sitting on my car. He's looking pretty good. He climbed up there no problem, so yeah, his leg's doing pretty well. Well, it's a little Bootsy. Bootsy. Little Boots comes by again. I don't know, I like this cat. And I always know because Rocky lets me know. Mr. Rocky the cat, I always know what kind of animal is out here. If it's this guy, if he's out here, I can always tell Rocky the cat makes a special noise. If it's the possum, he does something else. Then there was a possum today, then a raccoon. I was surprised the raccoon came back. I actually put the food up on top of the Chevy over there. I'm waiting for him to come back, man. I got like a mirror up there in the window so I could see him. But I think I'm going to piece this together with another clip. He was up on top of the hood. He looks pretty good. I wish I got a clip of him walking away today, this morning. He walked down the driveway. I couldn't tell a limp. I mean, there's still something wrong, I'm sure, in there, but I never seen him. He was walking without a limp completely. So maybe I can get that tonight. I don't know. It's getting pretty cool out here, surprisingly. It's going to be down in the low 40s tomorrow and tomorrow night. And tonight it's going to get down to the upper 40s, which is pretty wild for Florida for March. March 20th or whatever it is, Monday. Well, Monday, actually it's March 21st now. So, right, Bootsy. This guy, I don't know where the hell I think, like I said, he goes in a brush pile. I think it's well protected from wind and all that type of stuff. He's got a little house. That's why he probably goes in there. They cleared out they don't like clear out the woods completely. They cleared out the little stuff. So there's just like main trees every few feet. And a pile full of brush. Yeah, put some more treats in there for him, whatever if he wants. I gave him some vitamins. It's colloidal silver water, treats, vitamins, can of food down there. So he's doing pretty good. I don't like leaving him outside, but he is an outside cat. If I left him inside, I think he'd go nuts. And I'm not sure how they'll get along. That's the other thing. And so, I kind of like to have him keep inside because I don't want nothing to happen to him. But I don't know. It's just he's pretty smart though. And it's pretty safe around here. Just want to get him that rabies shot in the future. And that's it. So, pretty happy he's okay though. He really recuperated pretty damn good. I know people were like freaking out about him. Like, I figured he was going to, but you know, I'm sure some of the stuff I was giving him was helping him out extra quick. But I wanted him to get. I was hoping he'd get better in like a few days or maybe a week, but could have been a cat bite too that he had, because he was getting a couple fights with cats, and if you look at their fangs, they're about as far apart as the bite, because they do look at these fangs. You know, always think of them as furry little cute cuddly cats, but they're cute cuddly killing machines actually. That's what they are. But I like them though. They're cool. They're stealthy. They're affectionate. They're independent. Smart. I always liked cats, man. I used to be allergic to them. And I don't know if it's all these vitamins I'm taking or what. I think it is. I think it's all the vitamins I take now that my allergies, I don't have it. I used to say I didn't have allergies to them. I was like, my eyes be all red and shit. But come on, guy. You want some more? Give you some more treats here. Hold on a second, man. Come here, Bootsy. You know what happens? He eats the broth. And then he eats the broth. He kind of bumps his head in there. He eats the broth. So that's what I make a broth out of that colloidal silvers. It's kind of like a broth. So it's more like a gravy, you know. That was a neat tip, but I got my idea of not just use water. I used colloidal silver in there to make the broth, so we get some more immune system power. It's nice and cool out here, man. I kind of hope we go into a mini ice age, man. It'll be kind of neat if we get some snow down here in Florida in a few years. You know what? I'm putting that on this video, but you know what? That might be true. That might be true. But you know what's fucked up? It's gonna, excuse me, but you know what that's gonna mean? Oh God, no orange groves. I'm done with. Yeah. I think right now there's some storm going on up in Boston or New York City or something, or around there. 6 inches of snow. I don't know what's going to happen. Something like maybe tomorrow, Monday, on 21st of March. First day of spring or whatever it is. Last day of winter. Gonna get snowstorm. I like this little guy though. He's a good. I like all my cats though, but I make sure that when he comes by, I make sure I come out here and feed him personally. I'm probably going to get rid of that damn possum, man. I didn't want to get rid of him, but he's coming by here every time and stealing all the cat food, man. He's a big, fat, little roly-poly possum. I chase him away, And actually I take this freaking floor mat right here, I slide it at him. So he flies, he runs away, he waddles away. And I'm like, he didn't come back. And I'm like, damn, you stupid shit. Because I'm like, I'm ready to just get rid of him because he's eating all the cat food, man. Possums are actually pretty good though to have around because they eat the mice, eat rodents, and they don't have rabies because their body temperature is too low, and they're not aggressive to cats. They're pretty tame animals. I actually like possums, but he's pissing me off because he keeps eating all his cat food. And I'm like, little fucking shit. Excuse me, but he keeps pissing me off, man. It's like, damn brat, comes back here and eats more cat food, man. And he gobbles it up like as much as 10 cats. I could put this guy. Here, come here, man. Oh, here you go. Plenty of meow meow stuff in here. Look, come here. Here. Plenty of treats in there. Oh, and today I'll tell you a story. I happened to be at work today on a weekend for a change, and we're driving over to lunch, and my boss sees it. He goes, "What's that little guy out on the road?" I'm like, "What the hell's he talking about?" I was thinking a little kid. It was a turtle. So it was a big turtle, man. Actually, so he gets out of the car and he's like, I'm thinking he knows he's gonna pick the turtle up or something and move it off the road so they'll get smashed. And it was too big. It was like its legs just came up around and knocked his hands off the shell. And so this other guy stopped the car, and I figured this guy knew what he's doing. Nobody knew what the hell they're doing. So I just had I had these things on, my Herman Survivors, and so I started pushing him away with my foot, and the turtle tried to bite my foot right here. Steel toe. It went, hey, didn't do shit. It didn't even dent the leather. So, but we got him off the side of the road. So later we come back in the office, and I had to bring my fire starter into work because people in offices are not familiar with these things. I brought my I don't know what the hell was the Gerber one or the Spark Survival one. So I showed them how to start a fire with, and I says, one of these days, the whole this bullshit with all this paper we got here for the IRS and all these tax forms, it's all going to go to the wayside. There's going to be an economic collapse someday. I don't know when. Maybe it might be 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. But whenever that happens, just remember that fire starter. And you remember all these papers we got here with this tax forms, and these are going to be the fire logs. And that turtle out there that we just moved off the road? That's going to be our meal. So, right? Mr. Cat, make sure we feed you turtle. We'll feed you turtle cat food, right? We'll feed you possum. I don't know if cats eat possum, fat cat food, huh? You eat possum cat food? Here, put a little water in here. Mr. Meow Meow. I don't want to give this to the fucking possum. Excuse me. Damn possum, asshole. Come here, friendly guy. Huh? Hey, what's the matter, huh? I put regular water in there this time. I just changed his water. Put brand new water in there, right? Is that good? Hmm? So we're gonna have a. We're gonna get out the Gerber or the Spark Survival thing. Burn a bunch of IRS forms. Make turtle soup. That's what's gonna happen. CPA firm. And we'll give some turtle meat to Mr. Cat too. Guess Mr. Cat will eat turtle meat. I'm joking about this shit, but who the hell knows the way things are going, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the what the hell is it? The Hill of the Beast and all that. It's gonna be funny if she ever gets in it. Oh, it's gonna be kind of funny for her until I don't know. I almost think if she ever got cheated on an election, you got in, it's gonna be it's that song "Take This Job and Shove It." That's gonna be her song for the rest of the freaking time she's in. Careful what you hope for. Anyway, I wouldn't want to be president. I can tell you that one thing right now, man. I sure as shit wouldn't want to be president. I'd be like, I'm gonna move the capital of the United States over to the Smoky Mountains, and we're gonna have I'm gonna be freaking running the country from a log cabin, just like back in the old days, man. Like Abe Lincoln would do or something. Like, not him exactly, what Thomas Jefferson would do. Anyway. Get political here because of stuff. Yeah, but I guess no matter what happens, there's always going to be cats. Cats will be around forever. Right? Yeah. Anyway, I'll shut this off right now and see if I can get a shot of him walking away nice and smooth, hopefully. He's eating it. So I make sure what I do here with this guy is before, he would eat and then I make sure I don't walk away because then he doesn't eat. If I stay here, he eats the whole time. So I make sure he eats a whole can, plus treats, maybe a package of Whiskas. He gets his vitamins. I make sure he gets all that stuff. I stay right here with him. And if he stops eating, I put a little water in there, get it back like gravy, put some treats on it, and he continues on eating. He's actually, if I feel his ribs down here, he's not heavy. He's a pretty skinny guy actually still. He's got a wide neck though. He's a pretty powerful cat for a small guy. So he's friendly though. He's a friendly cat though. If I knew if he was gonna get along with me, he gets along with me really good, and probably other people. But if he get along with those other guys as good as me, I'd bring him in. But I'm gonna wait till Rocky's got his shots, he's got his shots, and we'll bring him inside for a little bit, see what happens. But yeah, it's kind of funny when you're immersed in paperwork, all these forms and computers and let's cert freaking tax software and all this fancy shit you got, and you don't really think about what goes on, and it's like, so you got tunnel vision. So I'm the guy that's kind of thinks outside the box and knows a lot of weird shit, right? So what are you going to do with that? You going to eat that, or are Mr. Possum going to come by and eat that, huh? Is that going to be for Mr. Possum? Huh? Fucking jerk. I don't mind a possum eating after this cat eats, but it kisses me off when the freaking thing eats. But, you know, he comes over here and he's like, I try to leave food out for this guy, and his possum comes here, you know, vacuum cleaner. That possum eats like a muff for 5 cats. Big fat little roly-poly thing. You can't even run. I don't think they can. Stupid. God, it's pissing me off, man. Because I'm chasing him away, and I'm like, dude, get the hit, or else I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna kill him. You know, because what the fuck? What am I gonna do with him? He was under my. He was tearing up something in my place. I probably would. He's just eating the cat food. Fucking jerk. Stupid thing. Possum. Fucking asshole. Then a raccoon was out here too. That surprised me because I hadn't seen that raccoon. And but you know what's funny? I walked out the door. He looked at me like some little kid. Like, oh shit. I spotted him right away, man. He's like, oh shit. Fucking ran away. They don't look like animals. They look like they know. You can tell what's the expression on their face, you know. Oh shit. What are we doing, cat? The cats are special, right? You're special critters, right? Cats' lives matter, right? That's gonna be Soros. Fuck him, man. We're gonna make sure that jerk gets on a new program, man. Jerk, you make sure Soros is gonna. Cats' lives matter, right? Meow meow, right? Right, little bootsy. Yeah. These guys are all goofballs, man. One of the little rascals or some shit. Spanky's gang. Right? What are we doing, huh? Yeah. Yeah, he definitely. You know what? I'm sure. I'm glad. I worried about him having rabies, but you know, well, I guess he's not out of his incubation period if it's possible, but I don't think so. 6 weeks already, for crying out loud. Since he got bit. It's possible. It's possible. But like I said, he's probably had rabies shots in the past, and they're good for a lot more than a year. So. Per the medical people. I see he had a little scratch up here or some shit too. He's probably getting fights with others. He's probably got in a fight with another cat. So he's all friendly with me. I'll probably bring him inside and start fighting with the other 3 guys, right? So maybe I shouldn't bring him in. Yeah. Turkey. Little munchkin. Huh? Yeah. And if you are a calico, if that counts as a calico, brown, white, and black, you're already neutered without even being neutered. Because to be a 3 colors, 3 main colors, I don't think it counts as 3 main colors. Paws and a white breast, and then brown and black. He would have XXY chromosomes. That means he would be sterile. You sterile cat, or you would XXY chromosome. There's like a 99 point something chance he doesn't have that, but who the hell knows? Could be. Maybe that's why he's so friendly. He's an XXY cat. Who the hell knows? But that's what they say. The only male cats that are calicos. I don't know if he is a calico. I don't know if that counts. I'm not sure. I thought 3 main colors or whatever the hell that is. Goofball. Wait, let me shut this off. This is going to be a long freaking video, man. Let's see if I can catch him walking away. Nice and smooth. Well, I added a bunch more colloidal silver to the food, and I mixed it around with a spoon, and he's lapping it up like it's a broth. But it's a slick idea. So, put the colloidal silver in there. He's like, wow, I like the broth. So he doesn't seem to drink enough water, so that's one way to do it. He gets a lot of water that way, because I probably put about 4 ounces of colloidal silver in there. He ain't gonna have any germs on the inside, that's for sure. There he is. You see him? He is walking perfect. He's walking perfect. I don't know if this light's coming out too bright on him or what, but he is walking perfect. I mean, there's something really wrong in there somewhere, but I can't, no hobble. See that? He's looking good. So, there you go. And he ate most of his can. I'll leave the rest for Mr. Fat Ass Possum. And, whatever. Or some other cat comes by, probably a damn possum, but anyway. So, he's doing good. He's doing very good. So, he's really virtually healed up in 6 weeks.